Hi, I'm Jenny Carlson with News OK here in Stillwater, where Oklahoma State has fallen to Nebraska 51-41, a first loss for the Cowboys this season. Cowboys struggled to tackle, struggled to convert on third down, and that was a recipe for a loss today. First time Nebraska has won in Stillwater since 1995. For the game, Mike Gundy talking to Bo Pelini, the Nebraska coach. They faced off before when Bo Pelini was at Oklahoma. After Oklahoma State turns the ball over on downs on their first possession, Nebraska takes it. Looks like they're getting ready to punt, but instead Alex Henry, a 27-yard fake punt. Oklahoma State punt coverage team thinking the ball's in the air, but no, he's running 27 yards. The Nebraska possession continues. Taylor Martinez makes the Cowboys pay with a 45-yard pass completion to Brandon Kenny. A missed tackle by Broderick Brown springs Kenny for the long touchdown, and Nebraska strikes first, leading 7-0. After two Oklahoma State field goals and a Nebraska 100-yard kickoff return, with Nebraska taking a 14-6 lead, Oklahoma State gets the ball back and takes a long drive, a big drive, punctuated by a 23-yard pass completion to Josh Cooper. Cooper goes 9 for 103 yards today. His longest catch of the day was that 23-yard pass during that first quarter drive. Oklahoma State takes the drive all the way to the end zone. Jeremy Smith capping the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run. Nebraska leads 14-13. In the second quarter, the teams trade touchdowns, and Nebraska tacks on a field goal before Oklahoma State takes the ball at their own 20. And on first down, it's a flea flicker. Joseph Randall pitches it back to Brandon Whedon, who finds Justin Blackman for a long 80-yard touchdown. Blackman with a great catch. Oklahoma State takes a 27-24 lead. It's their first lead of the day. Blackman has 5 catches for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. Right before half, Nebraska gets the ball, and it's a drive of big plays. 3 completions from Taylor Martinez and a big 15-yard run from Rex Burkhead, but it's a pass completion from Martinez to Brandon Kenny, 9 yards, that caps the drive. Soft coverage from that Oklahoma State defense allows Kenny into the end zone. Nebraska takes a 31-27 lead into halftime. Nebraska's first 2 possessions of the second half end in points. First a field goal, then a touchdown, a completion to Reed Kyler from Taylor Martinez, 41 yards, and Nebraska takes a 14-point lead, 41-27. Oklahoma State answers with a drive that features a lot of Kendall Hunter. Hunter with a big run, 28 yards. He finishes the day with 26 rushes for 201 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's the first player to rush for over 200 yards against Nebraska since Dantrell Savage, another Oklahoma State running back, did it in 2007. Seems right that Kendall Hunter would be the one to take the ball into the end zone on this drive, and he does a 1-yard run that brings Oklahoma State back within a touchdown, 41-34. Nebraska opens the fourth quarter with a field goal, and then after a 3-and-out by the Oklahoma State offense, Nebraska has a drive that puts the game away. Taylor Martinez, a pass completion to Brandon Kenny, another one, 8-yard touchdown that gives Nebraska a 51-34 lead. Martinez on the day, 23 of 35 for 325 yards and 5 touchdowns. Oklahoma State would score a late touchdown, but it wouldn't be enough against Nebraska. Nebraska winning 51-41. Oklahoma State going to 6-1 on the season and 2-1 in conference play. Oklahoma State's defense struggled to tackle, and Oklahoma State's offense struggled to convert on third down, managing only 3 of 13 third down completions. Here's what Oklahoma State head coach Mike Gundy had to say about his team's performance.
The difference in the game was the quarterback. Quarterbacks really made big plays in crucial situations. We had 4 or 5 direct shots on him in a second and long or a third and long situation, did not finish the play. You have to wrap up and make tackles when you compete against a quarterback like that. So I give him credit. I thought they had good game plans. I thought they coached better than we did.
I think it's a combination. I think it's a combination that we just didn't bring our feet with us. We were diving and we were thinking that he was down, and he wasn't. You know, and they did a tremendous job giving second effort, staying on their feet, running the football.
Was the mindset heading into this one kind of like, hey, if he beats us with his arm, so be it? Nah, I mean, because you never want him to beat us regardless of his arm or his feet. I mean, we want to win every game regardless of what happened. But, I mean, he beat us with his arm and with his feet. He was able to scramble and make people miss out in the open field. And, I mean, he's a great player.
You know, we try to move the ball, get first downs. One of the things we focus on is, you know, turnovers and third downs. You know, a lot of the stuff that matters. And, you know, we didn't turn it over very much. That was a plus. But like I said, if you want to stay out there and keep the defense off the field, you got to convert on third down.
Yeah, I think that's the difference in the game. You know, to be honest, I mean they converted on third down, we didn't. You know, and we harp on that. You know, Coach Ferguson harps on that, and at halftime, that's one of the things we wanted to correct, and we didn't do a very good job of it, which causes, you know, on the flip side, it keeps your defense on the field a lot, and you know, against an offensive style like that, you know, the clock just keeps moving. So, yeah, I think that was the difference in the game.